doing, folks? Scott here with Dorsten Custom Firearms. Well, it's time. It is time for the big reveal. Okay, what are we talking about? We're talking about the Master Series Scout Rifle. Okay, did a video on this earlier. Man, this has been a project, I tell you. But it's finally done. It's finally done, and this is the moment you're all going to get to see it. Okay, here it is. All right. Boom. There it is. Look at that. What we have here is a Defiant anti-action. It's one of their lightest ones. This one is their short model, which copies the footprint of the Remington Model 7. They have basically almost skeletonized, but I mean, they took a lot of material out of this action to lighten everything up. I mean, it is crazy light. Okay, we have, of course, the Dorsten Custom Firearms Scout Scope Mount. Okay, we have a banded front sight. It looks great. We have a sight specifically made for these builds by Skinner Sights. Andy Larson over at Skinner was kind enough to work out the sight for these things, and they really look nice. They're really great. Big shout out and thank you to Andy. And what else? Oh, that's right. There's one other feature. This is really cool. Okay, nobody else is doing this in the aftermarket. Okay, this is a Dorsten Custom Firearms exclusive. Not in full production yet. These are the prototypes, but they're going to be coming because this is really cool. But look at that. Look at that. We have a spare magazine in the buttstock. Look at that. Okay, you run out of ammo. Oh, that one's empty. Boom. Next one. You're good to go. Look at that. Look at that. Is that awesome or what? That is just awesome. Oh, all right. This is a scout rifle. I know what a lot of you are going to ask. Everybody's thinking right now. I can hear it. I can hear you thinking. Everybody's thinking, how much does it weigh? Well, right now, it comes in at 6.9 ounces. Ah, I know, right? Almost at that golden number of 6.6 pounds. I'm going to do a little more work. We're going to get there. I'm going to take the bottom metal and I'm going to skeletonize that a little bit. Remove some of the unnecessary material from there. There's a few little things like the steel quick releases on the scope mounts, the Leupold scope mounts. I'm going to shave a little bit of material off of those. I can take a little bit of material out of the stock. There's still quite a bit of material there that isn't really necessary. So I'm going to work on that. But I mean, okay, look. Just recently I completed a build on a Remington Model 7. The customer called that his holy grail gun. He wanted it to be at 6.6 pounds all up. That's with the scope, that's with a magazine, and that's with a sling, okay? And I got him there. His gun is 6.6 pounds with all those things. Okay, this gun, so we have a super light action, is lighter than the Remington 7. And I added a spare mag housing, it's aluminum, and a spare magazine, and we only added 4.8 ounces. 4.8 ounces is all that extra stuff got us, okay? And I'll still be able to get there by doing some modifications, okay? And this is a custom build, so doing modifications like that is totally within reason. Not only that, the spare mag housings, let me grab one. I should have had one of those out. I hate it when I don't think ahead on stuff like that. Okay, so these are the spare mag housings, okay? Now, I can lighten these even more. They're made out of aluminum. I can lighten them even more. I'm going to skeletonize these. The production ones, when they go into production on them, they will be skeletonized already. These are prototypes that I'm working with right now. So this whole build is like one big prototype, figuring out what we need to do and what we can do. But man, that's exciting. Okay, now you'll notice I put a Leupold scope on it. This is the fixed power 2.5 by 28. Now, I know a lot of you already know that those have been discontinued, okay? But Boris still makes, Boris, he's not Russian. Boris still makes a fixed-powered, forward-mounted scout scope in the same weight class, so there's no issue there, okay? Use that scope, and you're still going to have a 6.6 pound gun. If you decide to use a adjustable variable optic, that's on you, okay? I'm setting the gun up this way because we wanted to make weight. We wanted to make weight. The gun really came out fantastic. I mean, it's smooth. It's smooth right now. It's going to get even smoother as it gets used. The Defiance advised me not to Cerakote the bolt or the bolt ways on it. We're actually going to be sending the bolt out later on to have the titanium aluminum nitrate, so it'll be black in color, but it'll be a much thinner and much more durable than Cerakote. That way it also, won't have any kind of rust issues at all. I know it's stainless steel. Stainless steel still rusts. Trust me, I've seen it. So that's why the bolt's not finished currently. We had to get it ready for Tom Russell's 5.5 day general rifle class going on at the NRA Whittington Center this May 10th. Okay. It's May 10th. Okay. Starts May 10th. May 10th is Colonel Jeff Cooper's 101st birthday, and we are doing the Jeff Cooper General Rifle class, 5.5 day General Rifle class, taught by Tom Russell. He is one of the few instructors that was certified as a master instructor by Jeff Cooper. So, I mean, it's like, and we're doing it on the Jeff Cooper range at the NRA Whittington Center. How cool is that? And that's when we're really going to unveil, and we're going to put this sucker through its paces. There's another one coming, the right-handed model. I did not have enough time to get it going for the class, sadly, because that one's mine. So I got to use one of my other scouts. But that one's going to be coming. So a lot that I learned from this one of what kind of lightning cuts, the skeletonizing the bottom metal and all that, it's going to be all on that one. So we're really going to get a true weight of, okay, how much is this actually going to weigh when we're in full blown, ready to go, place an order, and it's all yours. These guns are custom built, okay? I don't know how I'm going to be recommending working the bottom metal. Right now, I had to get my, this is a Macmillan stock. This is the Macmillan Hunter's Edge stock, which is a carbon fiber stock with fill. I don't know why they don't just tell you that it's carbon fiber. They call it their Edge technology. Trust me, it's carbon fiber. I removed a lot of the finish, and it's carbon fiber, which is great. It's super light. But I got it basically in the raw, and of course had to do a whole lot of milling out on the buttstock, okay, in order to inlet this into here, okay. And so these may be a situation where if you want the spare mag housing, you have to get a new stock, or it may be a situation that if I approve the stock that it's going to go into, say it's a Barrel & Carlson, HS Precision would probably work, or any of the carbon fibers type stock should work. But I would need to approve the stock first. But then if I install it, it needs to be completely refinished. Okay, so because, I want it to look good. We do some fill around where we inlet it, so that, I say we, it's just me right now, okay? Hopefully I'll get to the point where my buddy Brian will be joining me. But right now, it's just me. But I do some fill, so it looks and it flows very nicely, okay? Because I want them to look good. This isn't just something you want to hacksaw in there and put in. That being said, I will offer just these if people want to order them, and then have your local gunsmith install it. But then it's on him and you as to how that looks. Okay, that's not on me. I'm just supplying the part. Okay. So how much does a build like this cost? Okay, with the Defiant Action, it's using a Schillen #1 contour barrel. Okay, super lightweight barrel. Without the scope, you're looking at around $3,800. Without the spare mag housing. I'm still working on the pricing for the spare mag housing. I don't have that just yet. The production on those type of things, yeah, well, the more I can order, the cheaper they get. But, you know, I got to start somewhere. So, yeah, I don't have that price worked out yet. But the base gun by itself, between $3,500 to $3,800. Expect at least another 3 to 3.5 for the spare mag housing unit. That's installed. Okay, if you custom order a gun and you want the spare mag housing and you want it installed, expect it to be an additional, 3 to 3.5 for those. Okay. What else? Okay. So this gun is in 308, of course. Most scout rifles you're going to find are in 308. Now, that being said, I'll build it in whatever caliber you want. Any of the cartridges that'll work in a Remington Model 7 type action, the super short actions, would be fine. And will still come in about the same weight. If you choose to get something bigger, okay, that's a different action. That weighs more. Changes the weight, okay? So if you want one of these, and you want the 6.6 pound, it'll get there. I will get it there, okay? It's 6.9 right now. I will get that 4.8 ounces out of this gun. You trust me. I'll get it. But if you want that, so you're going to choose any of the short action calibers that'll work in an action the size of a Remington Model 7, okay? I don't care. Traditionalists in the scout rifle world are going to say, no, only 308, or depending on where you are in the world, Europe, 6.5 by 5.5 may be a better choice. Whatever. But here in the U.S., traditionalists are going to be saying, well, it's got to be 308 or 7mm 08 if you're, sensitive to recoil, whatever. I don't care. If you're paying the bill, choose your caliber, whatever you want, okay? All right, as you can see, I'm very excited about this build. It has been a long road getting this far for that spare mag housing, okay? I mean, that is just, man, I can't tell you, this has been a process of, man, it's got to be a good 5 years trying to get it to this point. And that's with 4 prototype inletted bottom metals. It's been a process, okay? When you're just a little guy without a lot of money to back you up, things take time. But there we are. Oh, man, this gun looks good. We're going to be taking some pictures of it in a few minutes. And we're going to be posting that on Facebook. And yeah. All right. So listen, there'll be a bunch of videos coming of the rifle class coming up next week. Tom still has a couple of spots left. If you are interested in taking it, okay? At this point, if you're interested in taking it, just show up May 10th at the Jeff Cooper range and say, hey, Tom, I want to take the class. I got a check for you, okay? Just show up at this point. Not too many. Maybe call ahead. Tom might not. I'm not Tom, so, I can just say that. No. Maybe call first. Make sure that, we don't want 20 people showing up. But, heck, if 20 people showed up, yeah, we'll figure something out, But, yeah, May 10th, Jeff Cooper's 101st birthday at the NRA Whittington Center on the Jeff Cooper Range. Tom Russell, master instructor, Jeff Cooper's 5.5-day rifle class, okay? And he's going to be running the Master Series left-handed, because Tom's left, Master Series Scout Rifle, okay? With the spare mag housing in the buttstock, okay? That is so very cool. This is going to be fun. This is going to be an awesome gun. I can't wait. I'm going to be doing some fine tuning and testing on it the rest of this week. This is Monday, so class starts next Monday. So not a lot of time. Pardon me. So yeah. All right, folks. Keep tuning in. I really appreciate you guys tuning into my channel. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Okay, I really do a lot of good builds. Coming up, I'm actually going to be doing something different. I'm not going to do a scout rifle. Oh my God. I'm going to do a long-range precision rifle. It's still going to be 308. It's going to be built on a budget action. It's not a budget build, but we're going to start with a budget action, okay? I'm not going to tell you too much about that right now because, you know, I don't want to spoil the surprise. All right. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Scott with Van Dorsten Custom Firearms, your friendly neighborhood gunsmith coming to you from Sheridan, Wyoming. Keep tuning in.